there, my name is Professor Tracy and I will be your instructor for Biology 151 and 151 Lab through the Germantown campus of Montgomery College during summer session 2. During COVID-19, however, we cannot come to campus, and so we are meeting right here on your computer screen. And we will be meeting during our regularly scheduled class times for lecture, and we'll do a little bit of modifications for our lab scheduled times. I just wanted to provide a brief overview as to what is here on our course pages so that if you have any questions where to find something, this can be a good resource to look at any point in time throughout the semester or summer session. So right now I am on our home page for our course, and when we look at our home page, there will be any announcements that I post. These will also be sent to your Montgomery College email account, so please be sure to check that account frequently, as you will get announcements when that I post on here, as well as when any assignments such as tests or quizzes are posted and ready for you to take. What's also located here is anything new. So right now in the discussion board there are 2 discussion posts from me to the class that you can also access. So the way you found this video of me is that you clicked on Start Here. Hopefully you read this brief introduction about myself and here, my kids. And been with Montgomery College for about a semester, and prior to that I took about 5 years off from teaching at Montgomery College, and I spent time with them, and then now I'm back teaching. So this is where you found the video on how to use the Blackboard course. Little introduction here as to what the different items are over on the side, the video that you're looking at, and then I'll put a fact page of just some common questions that people come up with, and I'll update it throughout the semester. So if you have questions on how to do something in the class in terms of Blackboard, I'll post some answers up there for you. So just to do a brief run through of what we have over here, here's the Start Here link where you are right now. And then the second thing are the announcements. If we click on the announcements, you can see the current announcement that I revised again today. And then any past announcements would also be located there. You can also click on the syllabus. The syllabus is a very important one, and what I would recommend in the syllabus is that you can read through the syllabus, and here's my contact information. I don't really have set office hours, but if you need to reach me, you can send me an email, and we can always set up a time to have a Zoom meeting where we can meet to discuss your question, or I can maybe call you, or we can answer your question over email. Course materials, definitely need to access this online book. You can actually download the app on your smartphone and read the book wherever you go. Like if you're going to the beach or something for the day, after class time, you can certainly read that while you're at the beach. Other things, pencil, paper, rulers, calculators, standard sort of items for a class. Our course outcomes, this is what you're going to be graded on. We have 4 tests. We have 10 lab assignments and 5 quizzes that are 10 points each. And then we have 4 projects. It's sort of a short project here at the beginning, getting a little bit more complex and a little bit more complex. And then this is sort of a semester-long project that will involve a presentation at the end of the semester. We also have 8-point discussions. There'll be 5 discussion sessions throughout the semester as well. Really don't have a missed class policy. Just ask a classmate or me if you have questions. Not really accepting late work because we're just so fast. Just go, 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 one thing after another in this class. If you have sort of extreme circumstances, certainly reach out to me. We can talk about that. Course policies, and this is the main page I want you to look at in the syllabus, and I want you to print out this schedule and keep it handy so that you have that available for you whenever you need to keep track of what we're doing. Other important items over here on the side is the course content. Course content is what you will click on each week to see what we're doing and where your readings are for each day that we meet, as well as for lectures and labs. So if you click on this first one for Module 1 for our first couple weeks of class, you will see you get a nice little table of contents here. You can click anywhere on these blue titles to go directly to that page, or you can navigate using the arrows here and there. And so when you go on this, always scroll down because there might be a lot of information in the individual module pages. Some of the module pages will have videos, links to YouTube videos. There's often in blue text here you can see things that you need to download. So this is actually our slides for our first lecture. that can pop up. Our first couple lectures. And as we go through the course, we also have labs. Rather than maintaining two separate websites, we have one website in Blackboard for our course. The labs will be in sequence with our lectures to help you keep on track. Each of the labs will have some pre-lab instructional materials or information for you to read through prior to our, doing our lab meeting times in the afternoons. It will also have instructions. Sometimes the instructions will ask you to download a PDF or an Excel file, or sometimes even a Microsoft Word file. And then what you're turning in for each of your lab exercises are these lab assignments. So when you get to an assignment page, it'll ask you to upload the assignment. In this case, you will open up this report page, type in your answers, and then save it as your last name lab 1. So this case would be, mine would be Slada lab 1. And then to turn in your assignment, you hit browse your computer. I'm just going to pick a random file, my name on it. And then down here in the bottom corner, you would hit submit. Hit submit. And it tells you right here that this has not been graded, but you have turned in an attempt. And then you can continue going through the module and looking at additional information. Again, some of these are a little bit longer than others. Some have attachments for you to open up. So be sure you take a look at those. Also linked here for Module 1 is our discussion. And I tried to provide some directions here for the discussion. And then to answer the discussion, you need to click on the click to launch. And there's directions there as well. I ask you to create a new thread in those directions. In the subject line, you can just type your name. And then scroll down. And in here, you can go ahead and type your answer in any of these text fields like this on any of our locations. If you found a really cool photo that you think may support your answer, you can click this insert image icon. If you, for example, have a file that you have put together, maybe put a nice graph together, you can click on the paperclip icon here to insert a file. And then once you have typed everything you want to type, you hit the submit button in the bottom corner again, and then you can see your answer here that you have included. Other things that are important over here on the side is this My Grades. So for the My Grades, anything that you turn in to me will appear. So I have just completed that discussion. And so since I have submitted a post in that discussion, it shows up with this little green exclamation point here that I have turned something in. And same with my lab report page that I turned in a file, and that here is it is submitted on the date stamp. So this is just a brief orientation as to what all is available here on our course page. And again, if you ever have a question as to what something is or where it is or why didn't I get graded, especially if you turned it in late without telling me, you can always reach out to me at my email address right here. And hopefully we have a successful summer session 2 of the Biology 151. Have a great day. Bye.